Assalamualaikum everyone. How are you guys doing?
Waalaikumsalam, Zura. I'm fine today. How about you, Amirul? Are
I'm
you
fine
feeling
too.
fine today?
Yes, I'm fine too. What about you, Shuhada?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Are you all okay? Are you staying
Yes.
safe?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Mr. Haris, our head of department, has asked our favor to do gotong royong because the company is going back to business. I'm calling you guys for this meeting to discuss what can we do during for the gotong royong. So firstly, for the dates, do you guys have any suggestion when to make the gotong royong? Amalin?
Yeah, sure. So for this gotong royong, I would like to suggest we do it on next Monday, 11 January 2021. So yeah, and
Okay. What about you, Shuhada?
Well, I think it's a good idea from Amalin, but I think it would be better if we do the gotong royong during the weekend. So maybe on the 10th of January, so that the next day we can straight away go to work and just resume our business. So what do you think, Amirul?
I think I agree with Shuhada. I think weekend is better. What about you
uh,
guys?
yeah, I think I might agree with Shahada's idea. I think it's better if we do it on weekend. So during Monday, then we can straight away go to work. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think weekend is better.
So we are going to do it on weekend. About the venue, yes, we are going to do it gotong royong at the office. But where should we do the gotong royong? Um, Amirul, do you have any idea?
Hmm. I think we can do a washroom, which is we can clean the washroom, and because the washroom is, it's about 3 months that we don't go to the office, so washroom is might be the dirtiest place that we need to clean. Yeah.
That
I
seems to be a
think,
good idea,
yeah,
Amirul.
I also think that was a great idea.
What about
Only
you, Shuhada?
I'm
Shahada?
sorry? Oh, well, for me, I think maybe we can clean the pantry because the pantry is somewhere where everyone goes to every day. So we need to make sure that the whole tabletops are clean. So I think maybe we can make sure the pantry is clean and comfortable for us to use.
okay.
I think that was a great idea too, Shahada. And actually, you guys forget the most important one,
What is
our work
it?
hall.
Oh,
Oh,
We
the
need
whole
to
yes.
clean up
area.
our work hall. Yeah. So maybe we can wipe our work table and then sanitize it. So it might be safe for us to use when we go to work. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys
Definitely
agree with me?
agree. I definitely agree with you, Amalie.
Yeah, me too. I'm agree with you guys.
Okay. Next is the objective. Anyone have any suggestion for our objective?
I
Anyone?
think the objective for this tutorial is already obvious because we so for this tutorial we want to clean up our office so that we can use it uh, and we can use it when we want to go to work. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
think
the our objective.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. And I would also like to add that we are doing this gotong royong because we want to ensure the safety and health of all our employees so that, when they go back to work, they don't risk of getting COVID-19. So that's one of the most important thing uh, about this gotong royong. We need to ensure their safety and health.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh, I'm agree with Shuhada. I just want to add a little bit about we can create an SOP before we go to our office, so that we can follow the SOP so that we can uh, greatly reduce the risk of the COVID-19 infection. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for all of the suggestion that you guys give to me. So next we are going to move to the activities during Gotong Royong.
Okay, so let me take over. So now we are going to discuss what kind of activities we want to um, conduct during the Gotong Royong. So let's start off with Amirul. Do you have any suggestion?
I think maybe we can vacuum the carpets of it, which is it must be very dusty and very dirty, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Amirul. And for me, I think it would also be okay if we make sure that all surfaces are sanitized. So including the tables, so every surfaces that our employees might, come in contact with. Um, what do you guys think?
I think I agree with Shahada's and Amirul's idea. Yeah, we need to clean up our office better and sanitize it so that it is safe for us to use it when we go to work. Yeah. How about you,
Okay.
Azura?
Yes, me too. I agree with Amirul's idea. I would like to add, how about we mop the floor of the office area and also wipe the window during
Mm,
Gotong Royong.
I think that's a great one, uh, Azura.
Yeah.
I also would like to add another activities, which is
Okay.
before we do this all the cleaning. I think I want to suggest that we do some stretching and workout before we do this activity, so that maybe during the cleaning, someone might not get hurt or anything. Yeah. So I think we need to stretch out our limbs before we go to Rio.
That
Yeah,
sounds great to
What do
me.
you think?
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I definitely, will take note of that. So is there any other suggestion?
Hmm.
No? Okay, so I think we are all on the same page here. So we all agreed to make sure all surfaces are sanitized. And then we also want to mop the floors and wipe the windows. And then like Amirul's suggestion, we also want to clean the washrooms, make sure it's clean to be used again. And definitely, I want to add Amali's suggestion for the stretching session before we begin the tutorial. So thank you for your suggestion. So next, let's move on to the next part of the meeting.
Okay. Can I take over it? Okay. Um, okay. For the next, I think we should go to our finance and our budget. So, for your guys, what's your guys' opinion about our finance? Maybe what's that we need to budget for our Gotoroyong activities. What about you, Shuhada?
For me, I think one of the most important budget for this activity would definitely be for buying the cleaning equipments like the broom, the mop, the duster. So I think maybe around 5,000 ringgit is enough for us. What do you guys think?
I think that that's a great idea, Shara. I think that amount of money what is suitable to for the equipment. Yeah.
Yes, that's good. But I think we also need to have a fund to buy disinfectants in order to sanitize our office, um, like hand sanitizer, all the detergent for cleaning.
Mm.
I definitely agree with Azura's suggestion.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
me too.
sounds very great. Yeah, I think that was a great idea. So basically, we have 5,000 ringgit for the equipment, right? Uh,
Yes.
does that means we include with the detergent or and sanitizer or separate? Does the budget is separate with the detergent?
Yeah, I think we can include
Include.
the
Yeah.
disinfectants under
I
the
think.
5,000 ringgit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
I
already
think
enough.
it's better if we include the detergents under Shuhada's budget. And I also would like to add uh, a budget for food for
Ah, yeah.
our employees. Yeah. So I would like to suggest to provide 2,000 ringgit for our budget for food. Is it okay?
That sounds good. Yes, 2,000 ringgit for food. Yeah, that's definitely worth that we can celebrate for our achievement cleaning the cleaning our office, right? That's that's a great. So do you guys agree with that? What about
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
Yes,
What
yes.
about you, Shuhada?
I definitely agree about the food budget. I definitely um, want all the participants to enjoy their lunch, yeah, especially after being tired, cleaning the whole office. So yeah, I agree with Malin's suggestion.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. What about you, Azura? Do you agree with food?
Yes, of course I agree with that. I think it's necessary to energize the worker after all the hard work.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Okay, then. So, basically, our financial will be uh 5,000 5,000 ringgit for our equipment and detergent, and 2,000 ringgit for our food. Okay. So, do you guys have any other suggestion for our budget?
I think no for now. I think we're good for now.
Yeah.
I think that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay then. So we can conclude it. Budget for our event for our activities about around 7,000 ringgit, right? Okay.
Yes.
I think that's all.
Uh, okay. So maybe we can continue to another aspect, which is I would like to suggest we need to set up a few committees for this gotong royong. So I want to ask all of you about maybe you guys have some idea which committee that we need to plan for this event. So you guys, what about Azura? Do you have any idea?
Um, since we want to provide food to all our workers, how about we set up a food committee so that they can arrange the catering side on what food the workers should eat. Um, yeah, food committee.
I think I
Yeah,
like Azura's idea. I think that
yeah,
was appropriate because yeah, we need a food committee to organize our food for our employees. I think Azura's idea is great. So how
Yeah,
about
I also,
others? Yes, Shuhada?
well, I just wanted to say that I agree with Azura's
Oh,
suggestion. But I also want to add another point.
mm,
So maybe we can set up a logistics committee.
mm,
So the committee will be like responsible to make sure every equipment, every disinfectants are there during the Gotoroyo. So I think it's an important committee to make sure the flow of the whole event is smooth. So what do you guys think?
Yes, that's a
I
great
think,
idea.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great idea too.
I think that was a great
Because,
too. We need to organize our equipment. Yeah. So
yeah, that's true.
that
So, if we have this logistic committee, so then the equipment that we need for this Gotoroyong is being organized. So it's uh, is there for us to use, and yeah. So how about Amirul? Do you have any
mm,
suggestion?
I think we need the finance committee, which
Hmm.
is the finance committee that can manage the cash flow of the event, which is we know where the money goes and where can they take the money, so they can also apa, the people can ask for the money if they need to buy something, some other extra equipment or some extra food maybe. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the I think we need that's finance committee. What about you guys thinking? What about you,
I,
I
Shuhada?
I agree entirely with your suggestion, Amirul. Finance is definitely very important to make sure we know where the money is going. We also know where to get the money from. So I think finance should definitely be one of those committees we set up.
Yeah,
I
I also agree with Shahada's. I think we need finance to organize our budget so that everything is going smoothly. Yeah.
Yes, that sounds
So,
great.
uh, okay. So the committees that we have decided are logistic committee, food committee, and finance committee. Is that correct?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, oh, so maybe that's all our discussion for today, right?
Yeah.
And maybe someone can conclude all the things that we have decided. Maybe Azura.
Okay. So to conclude what we got during this meeting, we're going to make this gotong royong event during the weekend
Yes.
at the office, which is washroom, pantry, and the hall area. And the objective is to sanitize the whole office, ensure health, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the activities would be mopping, vacuuming the
Floor.
carpet, sanitizing, sweeping, and stretching session. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So for the funding, the total funding would be 7,000, including food and the equipment. And
Yes.
lastly, there will be finance committee, food and logistic committee. Um, so that's all for our meeting. Do you guys have anything to add?
No.
No for
Nope.
now.
Yeah,
No.
not for me. No, no here.
Okay.
Me too.
So I think we can end our meeting here. Thank you everyone for your contribution.
Thank you.
Okay. You're
You're
welcome,
welcome,
Azura.
Azura. And thank you to all of you too.
Thank you everyone for
Assalamualaikum.
today. See you next meeting.
Okay,
Okay.
goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you too.
Bye. Thank you.
Good luck, guys. Stay safe.